3,923 pounds, a Jayco 23B Kiwi just landed here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And this old bird is no spring chicken, but she ain't dead yet. Unfortunately, it is well below freezing right now, and I don't want to risk damaging the front and or rear bed ends or the slide seals and mechanism by trying to force that thing open in this freezing condition. So this is not going to be the best looking RV tour because, you know, it's not in the full camp mode. You'll get to see it in travel mode and pack 'em up mode, I suppose. So I'm just going to kind of buzz through this thing to give you something of a placeholder video. And once the weather warms up, if it hasn't sold by then, I'll try to circle back and get it updated. And really, as I said when things began, it's not a spring chicken, but it's not dead either. Like, you look at an RV of this age and you expect worse. This really isn't terrible if you consider it through the filter of time. Now, you do have a sofa slide with that overhead storage there. It is in the in position currently, but that's what's neat about this floor plan. This floor plan does not need the slide out to be a very good floor plan. The slide out just makes it nicer when you get to a destination. You've got this full size, like 8-foot wide U-dinette up front. There is storage all the way below it. You can get to some of the storage from the outside, like those side benches as well. And you have, of course, have a big free-floating folding leg table to act as your dining table there. But what's neat is because it's a folding leg table, you can take it outside anytime. Now, again, she's a little bit aged, but I'm not seeing the common things I find on an RV that's this old, like discoloration on flooring from water damage or anything like that. Overall, this looks to be in pretty good shape. This is a 6-sided, fully aluminum skeleton vacuum laminated product. So that's probably one of the reasons it's holding up so well, is that it was built like a truck. It was just built like a very lightweight truck. And this was made before we needed 40-inch flat screens and even the simplest of campers. So that right there on the left is your entertainment center. I suppose you could put a TV on the wall or pedestal mount one if you were so inclined. And this is actually something I would personally like to see more in the RV business. I believe I'm probably in the minority of that. But I like it when there's just a microwave under the stovetop, because that frees up more overhead cabinet space, and very few people actually use the oven in their RVs. I know there are some. I know it's not 100%. I know there's some people like cookies and biscuits or little, you know, pizzas or something like that in those things. I know that they can be useful, but only about 1 out of 10 people ever use those things with any regularity. So I personally prefer to have the extra cabinet space. Now, speaking of that, though, holy crap, Batman, this thing has some pretty awesome dry storage over here, whether it's pantry, wardrobe, anything and everything. You've got about, shooting from hip, 4.5 foot wide by 6.5 feet tall of just pure unadulterated storage over here. Little bonus drawer below that refrigerator as well. Bathroom is simple but effective. It does exactly what it has to. It doesn't even pretend to try to do a single thing more than it absolutely needs to. But hey, what else do you need out of a pure function bathroom space in a little hybrid camper? The exterior shows its age a little more than the interior, likely just due to weathering. I can see a lot of preventative maintenance and touch-ups went into this. Like, something must have bumped the front wall right there, so it's been addressed. There's a little blemish down below. I mean, you know, I don't want someone to try to walk up and look at this and say, oh, well, it's not perfectly brand new. Yeah, absolutely, no kidding. You can see how the decals on the front are faded a little bit, but really, the RV's solid. It's sound. If what you're looking for is like you want to get your first camper or you want to get out of a pop-up, you're just looking for something a little bit easier. How do the tires look? I didn't look at those. Tires look really good. Those are not original tires either. So at some point, those had been replaced. Excellent. Well, hey, all good news right there. You know, it's not enclosed in the underbelly. It's not specially insulated and heated or anything like that. This is just a... you know, we like to get off the grid, or I want to take my family cheap camping sometime, and I just don't want to go broke doing it. You know, or maybe we want to dip our toes into camping before we go neck deep into camping. If any of that kind of fits you guys, I think that this one could work for you. You know, good signs too. Like, I can see where some of the decals had been completely removed and the spots cleaned off by the previous owner. So, again, is this the fanciest belt of all? No. But she's that old girl that gets you home, you know? If that's what you're looking for, I think you two are going to get hitched up and do just fine. Get it? camping, trucks, trailers, hitched up. Anyway, 800 256 5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, have fun. Happy camping, everyone.